Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in. Guys, in this particular video of WordPress series, we will be understanding how you can create custom header and footer for your WordPress website that is absolutely for free. You don't need any paid plugin or paid Elementor, or you can say page builder. The advantage of having custom header and footer is that you can customize the entire content in the header as well as in the footer part as per your requirement, and you can design the entire header and footer based on your theme, based on your requirement, based on your industry. You are not dependent on the default header and footer which comes by default with the template when you install it. So how to define your custom header and footer for free? So let's check it out. Right now I have a blog website which has a header like this, and if I go down and it has a footer like this. Not so interesting, right? If I want to change it and have my custom header and footer, for that I need to go to WordPress dashboard. Step number one is to install a simple plugin. So for that we will go to add new plugins option, and from search bar we will search for custom header and footer. We will search for we can also search for header and footer builder. So there is a plugin called header and footer builder which absolutely works for free of cost, not a problem. So once you search for header and footer builder, it will show you a plugin something like this, that is Elementor header and footer builder. You need to install this plugin, and once the installation is done, you need to simply activate the plugin. And please mind it is absolutely free. There is no paid option that you need to go for in order to have your custom header and footer. Once this plugin is successfully installed, all you need to do is click on activate button, and once this plugin is activated, your step number one is completed. Now let's go to step number two, that is to have a custom header and footer designed for your website. And for that you will go to the appearance part and click on Elementor header and footer builder. Once you click on Elementor header and footer builder, you will see this screen. Here you will see an option called add new. So click on add new, and you can say I am on website, and you can just skip this step, not a problem. Once you click on add new and skip this step, it will ask you for the title. So if you are creating header, you can say header, and type of template will be definitely as header, right? So you can also create header, before header, footer, or custom block on your WordPress website. So we'll choose header as of now. Display on, you can set the rule. If you want to display on the entire website, you can do that. If you want to set up only for, let's say, blog, so for example, if for pages you want to show a different header, for post you want to show a different header, you can absolutely do that. But in my case, I want to show on entire website. You can also exclude the pages like landing pages, where you don't want to show any header and footer because your ultimate objective is for conversion or lead generation. So you can exclude those pages or particular URLs. So here these settings are done, and now if I click on publish, so this particular thing will be published. And as soon as if I come to my website, right now you can see the default header is that, but since I have created a header and enabled on for entire website, so if I refresh now, the default header will be gone. But in the new header, I haven't added anything, that's why it is not visible. So in order to customize the header, click on edit with Elementor. Once you click on edit with Elementor, the default Elementor window will be there. And from here, if you click on this folder icon, and from blocks, if you see category, and here if you search for header, so you will see some option. Most of them options are available in pro version. So if you have Elementor Pro, you can directly use them. But if you don't have, don't worry, you just need to create your own. So for example, I need to create an header. So I will choose this grid background. I will choose this 3-column grid, and then for the first column I will have my logo. So of course I will add an image. So from image widget, I drag and drop here, choose the logo that you want to show for your website. So this is my logo, I want to show this. Click on select, logo is there. I can just set up as per my choice. I can customize the other options as well. So this is something which I have already explained in multiple other videos, and if you are using Elementor, you are pretty much aware about this. In the middle of the block, I will need to show menu. So I just search for menu, and you can say navigation menu, menu anchor, menu, or whatever option you want to do. Let's go to navigation menu. And as soon as I click on this, I can see and I can choose my primary menu. I can customize the menu by going in appearance and menus, and I can select now like this. Enable schema support, layout, and everything. These are the options that you can again go with. Alignment, center, horizontal, vertical, expandable, sub menu, and there are multiple options that you can play around. And in last, I want to show social icons. I want to show social icons. So I will just drag and drop here, and you can see the social icons are now there. So that's how I can customize this entire header. I can change the width, I can change the height, I can play around with the background color, I can play around with the height, I can play around with the responsiveness, right? I can choose how this header will look like in the mobile, how this header will look like in my iPad screen or maybe tablet and on the desktop screen. And I can customize each and every option. Even if I want to add another row in the header, I can simply do that. So that is absolutely in your hand, that what you want to do. If I want to change, like right now I have grid, I want to change to flexbox, I can do that, but flexbox will be right from left to bottom. So you need to choose that row format, right? And from here you can customize the each column, the width, the height, and everything. You can do that. So that is pretty easy. Similar way, you can also create footer. So let me show you how the footer works. So for example, first let me go to the grid option, and let's say this is our header, for example. Now if I click on update, and if I want to check whether this header is applied on my website or not, just refresh the website once, and you can see here now the header is there. So whatever header you will build, this will be applied on your entire website based on your settings. And now let's go and talk about the footer as well. So here, from here again, we'll go to the appearance part and click on Elementor header and footer builder. This time we will choose footer as a template. So click on add new button. Once you click on add new button, since we are making footer, so we'll name it as footer. Type of template, of course, footer. Display on, of course, in this case, we want to show an entire website. User role is nothing to worry about, and click on publish. Once it is published, again, if I go to my website, previously this was my footer, but if I now refresh, this footer is gone because I have removed the old one. Now, in order to customize the new one, click on edit with Elementor. And again, the same way you can customize it. You can first check if there is any free option for footer. So for footer, here's the category. If you see if there any free option that you find, you can go for that. If you don't find, not a problem, you can just customize as per your choice. So here also, if I say grid, let's say I want to take this grid because I want to show multiple things, right? So for example, on left hand side, I want to again show my logo like this. I want to show my image like this. So I need to just press Ctrl Z. I can again delete and grid and this one. Yes. Now I want to show my logo. So for that, I will drag and drop image here. For example, I want to show quick links, quick menu. I want to show social icons. I want to show map, right? So all these things I can easily do for my website. So for example, I want to show map here, right? So you need to take out some of your time in order to make this entire footer, maybe as per your reference. If you have a Figma file, if you have any other reference, and you can just create your entire footer step by step. Let's say I want to show here some kind of a toggle or tab or accordion, any kind of list or FAQ, right? So based on your requirement, you can customize the entire thing. Just click on update, and once you click on update, refresh the website once, you can see the new footer is there. Of course, I'm not saying it is looking very nice, but you have to design your entire footer. But using this plugin, your custom header and custom footer are in place without any amount or without any paid plugin. You can customize it n number of times based on your choice, and you can enjoy the header and the footer in the same manner that you want, that you are looking for your website, and not restricted only the default header and footer which comes with the template.